Guys, welcome to a new video. I haven't been posting in a while, but this whole thing's been kind of hectic. We've had a really crazy round and things like that, so I'm just here to update you guys about what's been going on really. So last I posted, we were in Galena, Illinois. We were getting ready to go on summer, there was 2 or 3 weeks left, and we were going to go on summer break, which was June 1st through June 8th, and then after summer break we went back to Iowa for a 2 or 3 day transition, very short, and then we came to Louisville, Kentucky. So the great thing about Louisville is that we came here June 11th, and we're here until July 6th, so a little less than a month. And it's really great because we're in the North Central region, and the North Central region is from the Dakotas all the way until Maine. And so Kentucky is actually in the southern region, so we get to do a special project here in Louisville, Kentucky. So that's pretty exciting and very fun for my team and everything like that, because they've never been to Kentucky, and I went to Job Corps in Simpsonville, which is 30 minutes away, 6 miles from Louisville, and so I get to tell everyone about it and things like that, and just show them around. And plus I'm from Hopkinsville, Kentucky, so right up my alley. So a little bit about the project that we're doing is we are actually working with the Future Fund, and we are restoring a 200-year-old stone house. If you can see behind me, it's literally in the middle of a new neighborhood that's coming up. So there's houses over here, and over this way they're building more houses, and there's our van and things like that. So they want to keep this property in this area and also within the Future Fund, because they want it able for more volunteers and more AmeriCorps teams, if they apply for any, to be able to stay here. And so the Future Fund has many volunteers and many different branches of it, basically, long story short. So the volunteers will be able to stay in this house that we're renovating, and it'd be really great. So my teammates, they've been removing wallpaper. There's another house on the property, and we have been removing drywall, and I have been taking bricks that have been sitting just really on the concrete over here, and removing the mortar from them. So taking a little hammer, and I think I'm gonna call it a spade, I guess, and removing the mortar. So odd jobs, basically. Tomorrow we will actually be going to the different properties and picking up trash, and so it's really great. I mentioned in one video that what to expect to be a Corps member, the ISPs, the Independent Service Hours. We have a lot of those set up because we're in such a bigger city, and there's so many opportunities that we could do, and just really a lot of fun that we could have. Next weekend we're going to a Globe Rage party, so that's exciting, and it's just really fun finally to be in a big city and take advantage of it and things like that. We're kind of on the outskirts of Louisville, but it was just really great to be able to say, yeah, we can go do this, or yeah, let's go do this, and things like that. So the project's great so far. Super excited for because next week, I believe, we find out our mid-year switch, and we find out the new teams we're going to be on, who our new teammates are going to be. So it's halfway through. That's our halfway point in February. I was this is great, it was exciting, and then there was times where March and April I was this isn't for me, I'm ready to go home. But I'm glad that I stuck it out, because now I'm halfway through, and I'm just super excited about how great things are going to go and things like that. So a little bit about my summer break is that my stepdad didn't know that I was going to come home, and he had been in the hospital actually for a while, basically a step-down unit, just recovering really. So I went home, and from Iowa, my mom came and got me, and I came to the hospital room and pretended to be a nurse. I'll post the video below. Pretended to be a nurse, and I was Mr. Sims, I was your daughter sent you some Father's Day balloons. This is the week before Father's Day and his birthday. He's very spoiled. Father's Day, birthday, and my parents' anniversary are all in June. So June is a crazy month for them, party month basically. But anyway, I was your daughter sent you these flowers. Your daughter sent you these balloons. Can I come in? And I had the balloons over my face, and I had gowned up and everything, and had gloves all over my hands. And I walked in, and I moved the balloons from my face, and he was just so happy. And like I said, I'll post the video below. But just being able to come back to my community, and it was kind of hurt my heart a little bit to realize same stuff is going on. No one has changed. I've grown as a person, but my community is still the same, So that's kind of gonna be, I think that's one thing I faced too. I was nothing's changed. I'm the only one who has really grown, and what can I do to make my community grow? And so, like, I'm doing it. I'm going to learn all these different skills, and when I come back, I can start a nonprofit or start some type of company to help young people get out and move. It's just really great. So one thing I'm also looking forward to is like I said, my job corps center that I went to is basically right down the road from where we live, and so I've reached out to the person who would be in charge of like people coming to speak and like life after job corps basically, and I get to hopefully, fingers crossed, I'm gonna go get to speak to them and say I'm a product of my environment, like in a good way. So like I went to job corps, completed, got my trade. I went home, worked a little bit, basically got tired of it. Not tired of working, but just wanted something more. Found out about AmeriCorps, and like I found out about AmeriCorps, I was in job corps. I applied the first time, didn't get accepted. So I was like, okay, maybe this is a God sign, like I'm not ready. You're not ready for it. So then I applied again, I got accepted, and here I am, like not too far from the job corps center that I went to, and I get to speak to them and be like, hey, if I can do it, you can too. If I can complete this program, you can also. So I'm super excited about that. I'm just super happy. Like, I'm just so happy as a person, like mentally, and like I feel good physically, and so like this is a great program. If you're like interested or like thinking about joining, do it. Apply. Go through the application process. Even if you don't do traditional corps where you travel and you go to the campus and stay there, look into state national. State national is local. You'll stay in your area, and it's like I think it's a shorter time than 10 months. But so yeah, and then if Vista, if you feel like you want to stay in one place, but you have your own car, you can support yourself. AmeriCorps Vista is actually really great too. FEMA Corps is great also. So AmeriCorps is like the umbrella term, and then there's branches of each one. But yeah, so this is just like a quick update. I'm gonna try to do better about that. I'm trying to do better about keeping my videos shorter as well. So if you guys have any like questions, comments, or concerns, if you have me on any social media, hit me up. If you like just want to ask a question in general, go to the comment section and be sure to follow me and hit that bell to get notified. So I hope you guys have a great night. Love you.